Yeah, Rob, I got to agree with you. I think, when I look back over what this company has achieved in such a short space of time, I go back to Power Up when COVID came in. And within the space of 2 weeks, they got everybody at home with computers, the staff, and they got us a remote mechanism to be able to recruit people on and talk to our customers and distributors. And then I look at what they've done. At the back end of COVID, we put what we used to be called Mad Day. It's now Amplify. They put that day on. They made it different. They were willing to change. And I thought it was a super balance. I love the idea of being in the auditorium and then outside. The great thing about that venue is, which I didn't realise, and that is, even if it had pelted with rain, everyone could have still stayed underneath all the stands and still stayed dry, and they would have brought everything a bit nearer. But look, Rob, I thought it was a great day. I really applaud everybody on this call who made the effort to be there. Special mention to Jonathan, who was there helping. So well done to you, Jonathan. And a really, really, really super day. And what I wanted to spend my time talking with you about this evening, guys, is what we've really offered here, because a lot of people are running around going, well, I can save everybody money now, I can save everybody money. It's not about that. That is kind of like an irrelevance. It's what they're doing. It's going to be great for our customers. What they've really offered you is a suit of armor. That's what they've offered you. You can now go into anybody's house. You can stop anybody when you're doing Win 20K, doing neighborhood letters, talking to people in the supermarket, anywhere, and you're bulletproof. You are absolutely bulletproof. When you make the statement, I guarantee to save you some money. I don't care who you're with. I don't care what you're paying. I don't care what contracts you're in. And I don't care what services you're with. As long as you take our core services, I guarantee to save you money. And let me just re-emphasize the point that Rob made. Let's say we go and see someone and we are £400 a year more expensive. We will still honour everybody saves. Okay, so whether we're 400, 500 or 50 quid, it don't matter what it is. The company is saying, guys, we need you out there in battle. We need you out there in battle, but we don't want you to get hurt. So here's a big suit of armour that we're going to give you to put on, and that suit of armour is called Everybody Saves. So, Rob covered very briefly there, and I just want to share with you real quick that if they take a smart meter, that's 50 quid. They're going to get 50 quid as well by taking the cash back. They're going to get 50 quid as well, minimum of 50 quid savings with Everybody Saves. And as Rob added, if they start to refer their friends and family, that's another 50 quid. So it's fair to say that if you take a smart meter and take our cashback card, which everybody normally does because it saves the money, you're going to be 150 quid in before I've even stepped through your door. And I just love, one of the biggest challenges we've had in the last, let's say, couple of years is you bring on a really good distributor. He's a mate of yours, or he's a family member, or he's a friend, real good guy, got some good contacts, and you start working his contacts with you. No, too expensive. No, too expensive. So by the time we get to his contact number 3 or 4, he's out of the business because he's gone around 3 or 4 of his family members and we're more expensive for all of them. He's not going to introduce us to any more. And then we lose a distributor. So what this does, this gives you a suit of armor for you, but it's a magic suit of armor because it duplicates and you've got one for your next new recruit. Because your next new recruit has got exactly the same suit of armor that you've got. So I think that is incredible investment by the company, foresight. And it just shows you how powerful data is, because this has all come from the data that they've been gathering by asking you guys and many other partners in the team, what's your biggest objection? Why do you lose the customers? And it's because of price. So now they've taken that away, Rob. And, in my 25 years of working with UW now, and Rob, same amount of time nearly, we've never been in a situation where it don't matter what happens, we're going to be the cheapest, but we guarantee to save you money. Absolutely brilliant. And why is it important? I just want to cover this off with you because I can talk from real experience here. My fix came to an end this month. So I phoned up UW and said, what's the score? And just so you know, I get no special favors. I pay exactly the same as everybody else. And they said, right, Steve, now we normally spend 265 quid a month on an energy. It's because the boss likes to keep every room at 21 degrees, even if it's in summer. But the point is, we spend 265 quid. I phoned them up and said, what's the new deal then? They said, Steve, if you do nothing and just let it float on a variable with us, you're going to pay £345. That is a £90 increase. And I said, well, what if I fix? He said, well, if you fix, you're being smart because we expect massive rises coming next April. But if you want to fix it, it's going to be 440. So that is what's that? That's 190. That's £175 increase on my energy bill. Now, I'm extremely fortunate and proud that I've built a business and I can afford that. But how many people out there who are going to get hit with these rises won't be able to afford it? It's going to be a real significant hit on their cash flow. And what this is going to do for us is it's going to give us massive sponsoring and team building opportunities. So I want to share a little tip with you. All the, well, this isn't a tip, this is a fact. All the stuff that's out there on the web right now is factored in the October price increase. So all our prices out there, you know, every customer would have been written to saying, these are your new prices, these are your options. That's what's factored in. Wholesale prices right now, commercially, are going through the roof. They expect Ofgem at the end of October, sorry, 1st of October, Ofgem are going to increase the price cap by between 120 and 150 quid. And they reckon they're going to have to do that again in April. So we are going to unfortunately be back, sadly, we're going to be back to that horrible strapline of heat or eat for many lower paid socioeconomic families that are struggling. So going back to what we've got on offer, I've just made a little list here, and it's just phenomenal, because when we had the last massive great boost in our business, which Rob and I really experienced, and some of you on this call experienced as well back in 2007, you know, people were saying, oh, the financial market is crashing, everything's going to go to pot, it's not going to work. And yet we had people joining our business that didn't even listen to that. They went on and built a great business, Who joined 2728? Anybody on the call joined 2728? Yeah. Andy Pedrick there did, and there's a couple of others. So back then we didn't have smart meters. We didn't have a cashback card in the guise that we got it today. We didn't have Quip. We didn't have the supporting bonus. We didn't have any of that. And yet people ran with the business. Now we look at what we got today. Now we've got what we got today, and we've got Quip. We've got the cashback card, and the way that's been improved massively. We're heavily promoting smart meters. We've got the supporting bonus, which we didn't have before. We've got all of that plus this perfect storm. You know, and what do I mean by a perfect storm? And you know, these are just some of the things I've picked up, which we should be aware of. And you know, national insurance has just gone up 1.25% from next April. Now, 1.25% might not sound a lot, but it's money out of people's wage packets. If you're running a business and you've got employing staff, it's money out of the company turnover. So NI has gone up 1.25%. Corporation tax is going up by 6% in April 24. So that's another cost that people are going to have to factor in. Who's filled up their car with petrol recently? It was nearly £1.50 a litre coming back from Cheltenham. So petrol's gone up. Katie and I went shopping this morning into Waitrose. Whole raft of stuff out of stock, but also prices up. Okay, so food prices are going up, petrol prices are going up, eating out is going up. You know, at the other end of the scale, social security, they're just withdrawing the £20 a week uplift that the government gave people when COVID started. You know, there's a lot of argument over that, but that's going to be withdrawn. There's 9.1 million people coming off a furlough at the end of this month. 9.1 million people. So when you look at that, with the energy prices going up, and you look at food going up and petrol going up, and you look at 9.1 million people coming off a furlough, and you look at the fact that we're guaranteed to save people money no matter what, and we're offering them an extra £50 just to take our brilliant cashback card, and we're offering them £50 to take a smart meter and £50 if they refer their friends, why the heck would someone not join this business and become a distributor? Why wouldn't they? All I can see over the next 3 to 5 years, I can just see massive, massive, massive growth for those of you, that's a key point, for those of you that are willing to just stay the distance. So many people, 2007, 2008, oh, it's going to get more difficult, I'm going to quit. You know, some people, COVID came along, that's it, I'm going to go and hide in my purple tent and live in the garden. I'm not going to talk to anybody. That's their choice. You know, what I want to do and what Rob wants to do and the other leaders on this call want to do, we want to work with people that want to work. Because we absolutely know that with, you know, here's an idea for you. Here's an idea. How about this? This has just come to me. All of the people that are in your business that have done nothing over the last year or 2 years' time. Have you got any? I've got a few. I guess you might have a few distributors that have just decided to not do a lot. Yeah. They're going to experience the same energy increases. So why not? It's worth a call, worth getting back in touch, worth having, you know, as always, remember Jonathan saying, worth having another coffee with another distributor, okay, and say to them, look, you're gonna face an increase of anywhere from, you know, 50 quid to £200-300 depending on your energy usage. Why don't you just get back in the game and do 1 quip a month, and that will cover your energy price increase. It's a reason to go and talk to them, isn't it? It's a reason to re-engage with them. You know, they're already with us, with UW. We hope they're already with us. But it's just a way of negating the price rise. Come back on, do 1 customer a month, and you haven't got an energy price rise because you're out there getting commission from Quick. So that's really what I wanted to cover, Rob, really just to say that I'm really excited and proud. The other thing that I think is really, really, really important to realise is that the cashback card is going to be an absolute integral part of our product offering as we move forward. I had the privilege of speaking with Ben Wigger at the weekend. Ben is a director of the company, is Charles's son, and Ben manages the cashback card. What the company are looking at is they're looking at what all the other cashback cards and banking cards are doing, like your Monzas, your Starlings, your Revolut, and they're taking the best bits from each one and then building it over time into our cashback card. So who knows, down the road, we might even have the opportunity to have a commission paid to our cashback card. Our customers might be able to pay their bill through the cashback card. You know, maybe we have a sibling card like Go Henry and all the children can be on it, and we start to educate the children to save money properly, and they become our future customers in a decade or two because they realise they've already been dealing with a great company called UW like their mum and dad have. So Rob, that's enough from me. 20 minutes I said I'd be able to ramble on. I can actually ramble on for 20 hours, but I've got to be on another call at 8 o'clock. Yeah. I hope you guys have got some value from it. All I would say in closing is, you know, you're very much part of my team. You know, I'm very proud of the team that Rob's built and the leadership that's been created in this team. All I would say is you ain't seen nothing yet. Those customers are going to come back through the door. The distributor's going to get going again. But so have you. You've got to go and make it happen. It's not going to happen overnight. We need feet on the street. We could go out and give £50 notes away, but if we haven't got enough people out there doing it, we can't give them away. So I wish you everything you wish yourself. And Rob, I'm going to leave the call over to you. And thanks for inviting me, and have a fantastic evening, guys, and have a fantastic last quarter of this year, because that's going to be the foundations to have a fantastic, brilliant 2022.
Thanks, Steve.
Catch you later.
Cheers, Steve. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.